Hey everyone, let's walk through the Esthetician State Board Practical Exam together. First, you're going to grab your kit, place the lid across the container, take out a pair of gloves, and go ahead and put those on, and then zip the bag back up and place it back in the container. Then you're going to take out your paper bags. I don't have the full-size one, so I just put this in here for the sake of the walkthrough. Then you're going to take your wipes container out, go ahead and take a wipe out and clean off your desk. You need something that says barbicide, or you can have the actual barbicide wipes, but just go ahead and wipe down the desk, and then you're going to place a container on the desk. Then you're going to wipe your lid down too, throw the wipe in the trash, and then take out a hand towel, and make sure you zip back up the bag and place it back in the container. Then you're just going to place that on your desk. Once you have that on the table, then you're going to place your wipe container on the towel. Then go ahead and get your hand sanitizer. Go ahead and sanitize your hands and then place that on the hand towel too. Next, you're taking out your paper towels. Take a decent amount out, and I placed mine to the left side of my hand towel, and then place your paper towels onto that, and then place everything from the hand towels onto the paper towel. Then you take out your mannequin and put that on the hand towel. Take out your universal supplies. I like to fold mine a little bit in half and then place it on the paper towel to save space. Take out your first aid kit and do the same thing. Next, you're taking out your client 1 bag. Go ahead and put that on the paper towels too. Take out your steam towels. For the day of your exam, go ahead and dampen your steam towels, but if you're just practicing, it doesn't really matter. Place the lid back on, lock the container, and push it back. Sanitize your hands. Then you're going to take your client 1 bag and just take everything out. You're not necessarily organizing everything in this step, but you're just removing everything. And any empty Ziploc bag, you're going to want to put that in the trash bag. The last things I have are my water and toner. I don't have them labeled, but for the day of, you want to make sure that that's actually labeled and everything. Then you go ahead and sanitize your hands, and this is when you get to organize everything the way that you want. Once you're done organizing, go ahead and sanitize your hands. And then you're going to get your paper towels and cover up everything. When I took my state boards, they said not to do this, or they said to remove the paper towels, so just gauge what everybody's doing around you, but I would do this just in case. And then once you're done, sanitize your hands and step back. So we're starting the facial portion of the exam. You're going to start by sanitizing your hands, remove the paper towel where the mannequin is, and place the shower cap on, and then you're going to place the drape on. So with the shower cap, you just want to make sure you have plenty of room on the forehead, because when you get to applying the products, you want to make sure it's not actually getting on the shower cap, because I think you can get points off for that. Once you're done draping, go ahead and remove the rest of the towels. Sanitize your hands. We're going to start with cleansing the eyes, so take a 2x2 or a cotton round, your cleanser, and a wooden stick, and you're just going to place the cleanser on that 2x2 or cotton round. I didn't have that, so I just improvised and used little pieces of toilet paper. Do not do that for your state board. I was just doing it for the sake of this video, but go ahead and do down, down, and outward motions a couple of times on each eye, and then you should be good for this step. Next, we're cleansing the lips. Go ahead and take another cotton round and place some cleanser onto that, and you're going to do out to the middle motions. Do that a couple of times. Take the cleanser and another stick, and you're going to place this one in your hands so that we could cleanse the face. There's no particular motion for this step. I just did general, like circular motions, but I don't think it really matters. Just show that you're cleansing the face. Then you're going to take 2 cotton rounds, and you're going to take your water and dampen them. And in this step, you're just showing that you're emulsifying the cleanser. Once you're done with that, go ahead and put the lid back on the cleanser cup and then put that in to be disinfected. Next, you remove the cleanser with one cotton round. You can add water if you want, but I don't think it's necessary for this step. Then you get another cotton round and you're going to get your toner and you're going to blot the face. So now we're moving on to the exfoliant step. Get your exfoliant cup, your brush, and a stick, and you're going to put some of that onto the brush. Then you're going to get your water, and you're going to do this over the trash can. Just put some water onto the brush, and then you're going to do circular motions on your mannequin. Always remember to brace your hands when you're working on the face. The only time that you're not bracing your hands during the facial part is when you're applying moisturizer, massaging, and when you're cleansing the face. But when you cleanse the eyes and lips, you need to be bracing too. Once you're done, put the lid back on the exfoliant cup and put that in to be disinfected. Next, you're going to sanitize your hands. We're going to get a steam towel, and anytime you get a steam towel from the bag, you have to sanitize. Go ahead and zip the bag up. You're going to wave, test on your wrist, wave, test on your wrist, and keep doing this until they see you doing that, because that's a really important step. Go ahead and apply the steam towel, put a little bit of pressure on the towel, and then just make sure the nose is not covered. Then go ahead and remove the product. Once you're done, then you go ahead and put that in your soiled linens bag. If there's anything left over, get a cotton round and some water and just remove the excess. This isn't necessary, but I put extra in my bag when I took the test just to make sure if the towel didn't take everything off, I didn't have to worry. So this isn't totally necessary. Next, you're going to take your toner and a cotton round and you're going to blot the face. Next is the massage step. So get your massage cup and a stick. Go ahead and take about this much and put that on your hands. Mix that together a bit. What they're looking for here are the 4 massage movements. So it's going to be effleurage, petrissage, tapotement, and friction. So right now I'm doing effleurage, and then I'm going to move into petrissage. Tapotement. And friction. So keep repeating that until you think they see you doing all these steps. I tried tapotement one time on a client when I was in esthetician school, and they did not like it. I thought it was kind of funny though. I'm like, wow, why is this something that we're learning, but it's not soothing, you know? I don't know. Just wanted to mention that. When you're done, go ahead and put that in to be disinfected. Sanitize your hands because we're going into the steam towel bag. Zip up the bag. Wave and test. So I just fold the steam towel in about half, and then I fold it a little bit more, and that's what I do before I apply the steam towel. And then again, just do a little bit of pressure, make sure the nose isn't covered. Then you're going to remove the product. When you're done, put that in soiled linens. Then you're going to get another cotton round, get some water, and remove any excess. This is optional. Like I said, I put in extra just to account if there was leftover product. Then you're going to tone, get a 2x2, and blot the face. We're on to the mask portion, so get a fan brush, a stick, and you're going to get your mask product. Mine was like a pale green color. It's been a while since I used this, so it's a little bit dried out. So yours shouldn't look like that, but just apply it to the fan brush. Make sure you're always bracing your hand when you're applying product to the face like this. They are looking to see that you are bracing your hand, so that's really important. But just make sure you get the mask pretty much everywhere except, you know, obviously on the eyes and on the mouth. I'm also making sure when I move up to the forehead part that I'm not getting the shower cap, because if you do get any product on there, you do get some points taken off. So just try to take your time and just, focus on applying it in the correct areas and don't get it on the shower cap or anything. It's not the end of the world if you do, it's just, I don't know. It's better to not, I guess. Anyways, you're going to take that fan brush and you're going to put that in to be disinfected, put the mask in to be disinfected, sanitize your hands. You're going to get your last steam towel so you get to throw out this bag. Wave and test. Then you're going to apply the towel, make sure the nose isn't covered, and apply pressure. Be really take your time with this part. Make sure the majority of the mask is off, if not all of it. I mean, that's obviously the point, is to take off all the mask in one go if you can. But if you can't, it's not the end of the world. Just put extra cotton rounds in your client 1 bag. That way you can go in with water like I am after this step and remove the excess. Once you're done, put that in soiled linens. And this is where I'm getting the extra mask off with some water. It looks like it took off pretty much all of it, but just to be sure, I'm just going in with this. And you want to make sure to get around the nose area because it's easy to get product in that spot on the mannequin and not see it. And that's how much came off. Then you're going to go in with toner. Last is the moisturize step. You're just going to put some on your hand. Mix that together a bit and just apply it to the mannequin. You apply it like you would moisturizer. Put that in to be disinfected, and then you're going to take everything else off of the towels except for your mannequin, and then sanitize your hands and step back. Now we're transitioning to client 2, so we're going to sanitize our hands to start, and then we're going to take off the shower cap and put that in the trash. Then you take your drape and you put that in soiled linens, sanitize your hands again, and we're going to go into our universal supplies and get 1 pair of gloves. Zip up the bag, kind of fold it up a little bit, place it back. You're going to hold your clean gloves in your hand while taking off your old gloves, so it's a little tricky, but just go ahead and put the old gloves in the trash and keep the new gloves in your hands, obviously. I'm going to be struggling putting these gloves on, so I'm going to show you guys. I got some gloves that had powder in it, or powdered gloves, and it's so much easier, so I would highly recommend it for this step. Then I'm going to throw out the other pair of gloves that I don't need. Sanitize your hands, get a wipe out, pull your kit, open the lid and put it across your container, and go ahead and wipe down that lid and throw out this wipe. Get a new wipe and wipe down your mannequin. And as you're cleaning everything, you're going to place it on the lid. You're cleaning your universal supplies, place that on the lid. Clean your first aid kit, place that on the lid. Same thing for your hand sanitizer and the container for your wipes. Go ahead and throw out the wipes after that. Get your paper towels and take off a good bit of paper towels and put that in the trash. That just shows that you're sanitizing. And then put the paper towels on the lid. Take the other paper towels and put them in the trash. And then the hand towel goes in the soiled linens. Then you're going to get another wipe and wipe down your entire station. Get your hand sanitizer. Get your last hand towel, and the empty Ziploc bag goes in the trash. And then you're going to get your paper towel roll. Take some out like you did in the first time, and then take an extra one out and place it there. Get your mannequin, put it on the hand towel. So much is going on right now. Get your universal supplies, put it on the hand, or put it on the paper towel. Put your first aid kit on the paper towel. Get your container and put that on the paper towel. Get your hand sanitizer, sanitize your hands and put that on the paper towel, and then get your client 2 bag. And I didn't have a powder cup, so I just put baby powder in my container, but don't do that for the day of. It's just for this video. You should only have 1 pair of gloves left in your container. Don't actually take that out. I just wanted to show you guys. Lock your lid, push it back. Sanitize your hands. Take everything out of your client 2 bag. You're not organizing this step, you're just removing everything. I'm putting the cups on that 1 piece of paper towel there. It's going to save a lot of room. You don't have to do it this way, it's just how I did it. Any empty Ziploc bag you're going to throw in the trash. Make sure you're separating the products that you're using for your makeup on one side and keep your wax products to the other side. I'm just putting the client 2 bag in the trash. Take out the remaining wax products. Sanitize your hands. And now you can start organizing everything the way that you want. I kept my palette close to me so that when I would put the makeup products in there, it was kind of easy. But you do this the way that it's most comfortable for you. This was just my preference. For your mascara wands, you don't want to have any cotton stuff on it, so just make sure that that's clean. So I'm setting 1 cotton round aside to remind myself for the tweezing part that I have to have one close to the mannequin. So that's the only reason why I did that. I'm putting my powder cup on the thing, and I didn't have a post-epilation product, so I just used that primer as product for this video. Sanitize your hands, and then get paper towels and just put paper towels on the wax stuff. And then just put paper towels on the makeup stuff, and then put paper towels on your mannequin. Sanitize your hands and step back. We're starting with the draping portion of the test, so sanitize your hands. And then you're just going to remove the 1 paper towel on the mannequin. Turn the mannequin towards you just to remind yourself that you have to have that facing you for this part of the exam. Put the shower cap on. You might want to move your mannequin up a bit on your towel and then place the drape on the mannequin. And then you're going to sanitize your hands and step back because this is its own section of the test. Sanitize and then step back. We're moving on to the wax part of the exam. Go ahead and sanitize your hands. Then remove the paper towels just for the wax products. Throw that in the trash. Then you're going to get an alcohol wipe and brace the client's face and cleanse the brows. Then you're going to get a cotton round and get your baby powder and do this over the trash. You're going to put some baby powder on the cotton round and press it together over the trash, and then hold the eyebrow taut and place it on the eyebrow. Then you're going to get your wax. I got about this much, and then you're going to place some on your wrist. This is just to simulate testing the temperature of the wax. Throw your stick out. Get a wax strip and place it over the wax and just press down on the area and then remove it. Get some more wax, about this much. Hold the eyebrow taut and then apply the wax in the direction of hair growth. Throw the stick out. Get a wax strip. Hold the eyebrow taut. Smooth it down in the direction of hair growth. And then remove the wax strip and then apply pressure. Get another alcohol wipe. Hold the eyebrow taut and then just cleanse the brows. And then throw that out. Put the lid on the cup and then put that in to be disinfected. Put the baby powder in to be disinfected. Sanitize your hands and step back. Next, we're moving on to the tweezing portion of the exam. Go ahead and sanitize your hands. You're going to want to place one cotton round close to the mannequin's head and one cotton round away. Go ahead and get your alcohol wipe and cleanse the brows while holding the eyebrow taut. And then throw that out. Get your tweezer. You're going to simulate tweezing 3 eyebrow hairs, and with each tweeze, you're going to put that pretend eyebrow hair on one of the cotton rounds. Put the tweezer in to be disinfected and get another alcohol wipe. Hold the eyebrow taut and cleanse the brows. Get the cotton round that you didn't use and put the post-epilation product on that cotton round. Throw the stick out. Hold the eyebrow taut and apply the product. Then you're going to remove everything off of the towels for the wax section. Sanitize your hands and step back. Next is the makeup section of the exam. Go ahead and sanitize your hands. Remove the paper towel, put that in the trash. I'm just showing you guys that I'm keeping the palette in that section of the towel. Get your foundation and put some into the palette. Get your powder and put some into the palette, and I just did that by scraping. And then once you're done with your makeup products, you're putting that in to be disinfected. Get your blush and do the same thing. So your stick goes in the trash, your blush is in to be disinfected. Get your eyeshadow palette and get a color that is pretty visible on the mannequin and put that into your palette. Same thing for the lipstick, and make sure your makeup products are clean. Mine were kind of dirty, but yours has to be clean during the exam. Go ahead and get your foundation, and I just dot it onto the mannequin to start. And then I go in and blend it after I dotted it. Make sure you're bracing your hand. Get a cotton ball and then go into your powder and apply that to the face. And you want to make sure that you're always bracing your hand while you're doing anything on the face, honestly. But like, they're really looking during this exam that you are bracing your hands. Get another cotton ball and go into the blush, and you're just applying to the cheekbone area. Make sure to brace your hands. Next, you're getting a Q-tip and you're going to go into the eyeshadow and just apply that to the lid. And then you're going to flip your Q-tip over and go back into the palette and get some more color, and then go to the other eye. Then you're going in with your eyeliner. Brace your hands and just apply the eyeliner to the mannequin. Go ahead and put that in to be disinfected. Get your mascara. Get a mascara wand and put that in the mascara. You're supposed to hold the mascara in the hand that you're bracing the face with and then apply the mascara with the wand. I'm getting another wand and doing the same thing. I don't know why they want us to do that, but that's what they want us to do. And then put that in to be disinfected. Get another Q-tip and go into your lipstick and then apply that. Now that you're done with your makeup, you're just putting everything in the appropriate bags. And once you're done, you sanitize your hands and you step back. Before we start blood exposure, I'm just going to move my mannequin to the side so that you could see what I'm doing, but obviously don't do this for the exam. So you're starting blood exposure, you don't sanitize, you just remove your gloves and you put it in the trash. And then get the hand sanitizer and you're going to simulate washing your hands instead of just sanitizing. So you're washing your hands and then you're going to get a paper towel to dry your hands. Throw that in the trash. Get your first aid kit. You're not going to reach into the bag, you're just going to dump it out onto the hand towel. Throw that bag out, then you're going to apply whatever antibiotic onto your pointer finger. Put the band-aid on, and then you're going to simulate washing your hands again, but you're going to avoid your pointer finger, so just like stick your pointer finger out so that they could see that you're not washing that part. And then get a paper towel to dry your hands. Then you could go ahead and put your gloves on after that, and you don't need powdered gloves for this. It worked fine for me. Sanitize your hands and then step back. So at this point, they're going to say that you completed the exam, but you still have some things left to do. You can sanitize your hands if you want, but I'm not going to do it, and I didn't do it the day of. So remove this shower cap and put it in the trash. Put the drape in soiled linen, the mannequin to be disinfected, universal supplies to be disinfected, hand sanitizer to be disinfected, hand towel is in soiled linens, paper towel to be disinfected. Throw the paper towels in the trash and hang on to the wipe container. Throw the remaining paper towels in the trash. Take a wipe out. And the reason why I hold on to it is so I don't forget. So hang on to your wipe. Put the wipe container in to be disinfected. Wipe down your entire station and then throw that into the trash. And then roll up your trash bags like this and put it onto your container. And then you're just going to walk out and then you're done. Like I had my gloves on while I left. This was my container the day of the practical. Just so you guys can see, this was my preferred setup for the facial part. This is how I labeled everything, and same thing for makeup and wax. But yeah, that's it. You guys did it. You guys are going to pass, and congratulations. I am so tired. Thank you guys for watching. I also wanted to say that on my TikTok page, I have a video that looks like this that has all of the pictures of the steps that we just did today. So if you want to take a look at that, I think that could be really helpful to you. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd be happy to answer anything. But yeah, that's it. I wish you guys the best. I know you all are going to do great.